us are planning a return to nearly normal holiday celebrations, but if you'd still rather host outdoors this season, that's no problem. Jackie is back with some tips on creating a festive outdoor entertaining space. Jackie, it is gorgeous out there. You're bundled up, you're ready to party.
I sure am. So I am bringing the party indoors, outdoors, because yes, people are slowly starting to get back into the swing of things. And you know, I always get a little bit depressed when I have to take all my summer furniture into storage. So I was thinking to myself, why don't I create some seating and some outdoor entertaining throughout the colder months? And so I have some Adirondack chairs that weather throughout the year, as well as bar table, bar stools. I even grabbed some trunks, just old tree stumps, and I use them for candles or for additional seating. Even just sort of little cocktail tables. So really made it work. And on top of that, because I had this really cool kind of doodle kind of motif going on inside, I even did some gingerbread little doodly Christmas trees and ornaments. So I'm really getting into the swing of things outdoors.
That is so cute. I love those cookies. I mean, if I had a backdrop like that, yes, I would be living outside. It's so gorgeous. And I see the cookies going very well with the drinks that you have on your outdoor drink station.
You know, you always have to have a nice, you know, whether it's a warm toddy or a cold drink. And you don't always have to do warm drinks. And that's my point, because I make a really mean sangria. And I thought it would be fun to still have it outdoors. So I filled up a pitcher, I put cranberries and lots of orange slices and fruit and lots of ice. And so people can walk around and enjoy a drink, but always be very mindful of the fact that you want to keep your drinks cold, although in the colder weather that's easy, but you also want to keep your drinks warm. So I went to HomeSense and just getting some really great little mugs with lids on them that will keep your drinks hot or cold is a really, really good idea.
Absolutely. We all know, like, from coast to coast, the best Canadian fridge is just some snow outside your back door. So it's about keeping the drinks hot that's a little trickier. Now, let's talk a little bit about your trees. What did you do to spruce up your outdoor trees?
Well, you know, I don't think you have to have like a backdrop or a ravine in order to create sort of a winter scene using trees. So I went to the watering can and I bought some trees, some Christmas trees, you know, in honor and just in support of their charity, Niagara Hospice. And what I did is I just kind of grouped them on my back deck and kept them really, really simple. In fact, I got into some DIYs and I made these really pretty bird seed and gelatin, believe it or not, little ornaments for the tree so all the birds can fly up here and enjoy throughout the colder weather and, you know, be fed, which makes me feel really good. As well, kept it really, really simple, Trace. I just use little bits of lights, you know, just some outdoor, you know, presents and just things like that, just to keep it very natural, very, very simple.
Those ornaments are such a good idea. So obviously those are snacks for the birds, not your human guests, but they are going to be so happy that they have that throughout the winter months. It's an excellent idea. So now for me, the most important thing, how are you keeping warm out there? Talk to me about the layers of warmth that you've thrown into your outdoor space.
You know, I think that over the last year and a half, 2 years, I mean, people are really starting to get really adept at staying warm outdoors because that was the one way that we could still be with family and friends. And so with that in mind, you know, a lot of people will have an outdoor fireplace, make sure that it's safe, of course. I have a gas fire pit, as well as I also have, you know, this tabletop heater. And it's all electrical. I've got electrical outlets, so it keeps everything nice and warm and cozy. And then, of course, more rudimentary would be things like fur throws. You can get mittens, gloves, scarves, even socks, and put them in baskets around the area that you're sitting and eating and enjoying your food. And everybody will stay nice and warm. And, of course, too, mingling. It's always good to keep moving when the weather gets a little chilly. But I was really surprised and delighted that I could stay outside for so long, just, you know, making sure I had some of these comforts that kept me warm and cozy during the winter months.
That is so key. What a beautiful outdoor space. I'm going to give you one of my tips that I used for all the outdoor entertaining we did, and that was hot water bottles. They have hot water bottles now that come in that faux fur, and you just put it on your lap or hug it. You can stay outside for a very long time. Jax, thank you so much. It looks great out there.
I love that.
So nice. See, I'm already feeling warmer already. A quick note to our viewers, if any of you have a design question for Jax or any of our experts, you can email them in. We will discuss them on air. So go to submissions@cityline.tv. You can also scan this QR code if it's even easier to get those questions in.